Welcome back to Late Night Gunpla with Talon Omega. This is Talon Omega. Okay. Well, hopefully, it might just not. Yeah, just far enough. Anyway, so, welcome back. Doing Gunpla again. Last week, I did the Nano Gauntlet and Wolverine's Claws from Lego. And as I mentioned before, I was in a bit of a funk, not knowing what I wanted to build next, but I finally came around to making a decision, and part of it was I was finally honest with myself about why I wasn't feeling very particularly motivated on what I wanted to build. I'd been picking up a lot of, Gundam markers. I've been on a bit of a 3D printing binge, and I printed a couple kind of extra attachments to use the Gunpla markers. Been getting a lot of airbrush supply stuff, and so I finally admitted to myself that I want to airbrush. So that kind of pushed the decision. I am gonna make a high grade. Was stuck between a high grade, real grade. So I decided to go with the high grade because Gunpla is freedom, and I figure I'm gonna paint the hell out of it. See, kind of practice all kind of new techniques, particularly with the Gundam markers. One of the extra little attachments I printed out was to be able to use any other kind of marker in this. Checked out Poscas, they kind of fit in there. I think the Molotov Chrome that I picked up fits in here. I don't think a gold one that I found fits in here. I think I checked it and it was maybe a little too big. I mean, this is supposed to open, but this isn't pretty rigid plastic, so I don't know if I break it. But that's kind of where we are. I finally came around to it. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So last weekend, I also decided to try to take that next step and try to pull out my old portable airbrush spray booth, and that thing's dead. So, considering I bought that thing about 10 years ago, haven't used it in 7 years, and even before then, just before that, the switch had gone out, and I'd done a bit of MacGyvering, changed the switch, changed the power plug on it, got it to work, and I gave it another couple of years. But since then, still, it's dead now. I have been having an eye on another spray booth, so I may go ahead and have another moment of too much more money than sense and go ahead and pull the trigger on that one. And again, if I'm building this, I've got time for that because I figure I'm gonna have this mostly built before I start doing the painting. So that's kind of the idea. So anyway, as the title says, today's work is a high-grade Zaku 1 sniper. I didn't buy this one, but I don't remember if this was a raffle win or if this was just kind of random gift from a friend who, getting rid of what he had that he didn't want to be building anymore. So I figure it's Zaku. In addition, 39 Sankyu, so close enough to Zaku. So that's my multilingual joke as well, my multilingual pun. So that's where we are today. We're starting in on the Zaku 1 sniper. Yeah, so all right, well, let's just go top view. Let's start recording too. Oh shoot, I gotta set my timer to remind me to stop working and hydrate, but also to make sure that the camera doesn't overheat. So, all right, let's start that. All right, quality goes to crap for some reason when I do that. So, Zaku 1 sniper. I had already opened it up before, and I was looking at it to kind of try to decide what I want to do. I know I've got some holographic Gunpla markers, so I figure that'll definitely be the mono eye, the scope, and the side scope as well. The side scope might need some, what's the word I'm looking for? some masking to make sure that I get that part in, but we'll have to see. And then, yeah, I'll kind of just make it all kinds of funky colors just because I can, just to practice. So, I mean, it's high grade model, so instructions are all on this one page. Oh wow, yeah, actually it is all on that one page. There's no extra instructions. On the rest of it is just the color guide, and not really decals, I think. Yeah, I don't think it really has decals. Yeah, most of the stickers just come as part of the build. So that's where we are today. Yeah, I usually, again, continue following the instructions as they are printed because that's how I am. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 runners and polycaps. Let's get to opening. Yeah, I'm gonna mute this for a bit so you guys don't get blown out. Alright, so I'll put the polycaps up there. Alright, so start here. Comes with a piece of wire and some braided cord cover actually for the wire, so it looks like that's, yeah, the piece that goes to the sniper rifle, connects it to the backpack. It's actually pretty good. For a high grade, that's actually not bad that it comes with it. I shall stick you on the side here and completely forget about you until it comes up that I need it. Anyway, so rearranging here a bit as well because it's very stuffed up. There was a lot more runners than I was expecting. So let me just rearrange here a bit. Right. The thing I don't like about these is that they come with like extra little panels. Anyway, alright, so we are starting in on this. Yes, as a bit of the prints that I made, put a little tool holder. So got both of my nippers, and I think right now I really just need glass file and that. So back to it. So polycap A And again, I always cheat with polycaps. I just kind of roll them off it because no one's going to see it. No one but me. So A39. A1. So that's one of those. A2. 39. So today's music for me is my Pandora playlist, playing the Queen radio songs. Yes, this guy, to collect all these little guys. Probably wind up making use of these. Actually, yeah, that's probably one of the other things I'll be doing with this kit. I will be using the Tamiya Extra Thin again. Again, this is probably one of those areas where I don't really need it. Where'd it go? Yeah. Alright, so try this way. Alright. Yes, these are the shoulders. Polycap K and polycap A as well. H-I-J-K. Neutral. Okay. Right. 38. Alright. Let's just kind of get this out the way. Alright. Glass filing as well. Although, again, this is one of those where probably won't be doing too good a job on it because it's going to be at least the seams, at least the not the seams, but the nub marks are in places that are generally going to be invisible. This is going to be inside another piece. Yeah, this is going to be inside the arm, so no one's going to see it. This one's going to be inside the chest cavity, so again, no one's going to see that. Alright. You are that way, and you are this way. Alright, and then E2. Macros. So this one's gonna need that. So as well, with this, I also decided to make my own kind of little sanding sponges. So you know, we'll see how those turn out, see if I actually use them. I figure the sanding sponges are going to be for when I have nubs on places where it's not flat. So it'll make it a little harder to kind of get rid of the nub marks. Like these. Actually, should probably not be doing this yet. Yeah, I'll hold off until I get the actual other part. Now you guys. Yeah. You and you. And then you. Yes, that that's the back of that. Alright, polycap D. So it's the double jointed kind of waist, it looks like. Alright. And then C11, PC. Alright. This is a small piece, it looks like. 10, 11, yeah. Really small piece, which is saying something because this is a high grade model. Right. C, and then B5. B1, 5. So that's the back. Alright, so that's also time. Put that away. Pause this. Yes. Alright. Is this thought out? Hopefully. Okay, good. Had this Coke in the freezer. I was afraid that I left it in too long. Alright, so it looks like there's 6 users on here. I'm sure most of you are bots. Thanks for being on there, bots. No full viewers, but thanks for being there. Yeah, so Zaku 2, we'll see how that plays out. I'll probably get away with that, because yeah, that's inside, so probably won't matter. Yeah. Alright, another sip, and then we get back to it. Actually, yes, we'll need that as well. Alright. Let's go side view. Yeah, you guys get some kind of okay views from that. Super small pieces. Problem with these small pieces. Oh, you know what? Oh, well, you know what? Doesn't matter right now. Because again, this piece is going to be hidden, but those next ones, so shoot, probably going to need to grab something right now too. Alright. So, yeah, this one definitely going to have to trim this already. Try to, situations like this, I try to make sure that the piece is gonna, well, not make sure that the piece is going to, but, alright, which side is that? Okay. No, it doesn't matter. Yeah, this way. So here's where the fun part comes in as well. I hope I didn't get any on the arm joint, but then also trying to squeeze it enough so that it does kind of come out a bit, and then having to leave it to kind of cure. I was intending to try to maybe go to Harbor Freight and pick up some clamps for this as well, because while I do have some clamps, they're not optimal for this because too many weird angles on these. So we'll see. I think I school. Yeah. Okay. All right. Probably gonna need a little bit right here. I'll see in this one we'll have to use those sponges, at least for that inner kind of piece of that neck. Touching it a bit too much. A couple here already. One big one. So let's see if it's. See if that's enough pressure on both sides. Alright. So moving on, B6. Might have to do that one till next week. I'll have to remember to come back to it. Alright, and C 39 up here. I feel like I might still have some of the extra thin on my hand. Don't want to melt any other pieces. I've done it before when tried practicing it once a while back before, and wound up not realizing that I had some of the cement on my hands and wound up leaving my fingerprints on a piece. Yeah. So that's where that's gotten me in the past. Stress mark on there. Trying to see if I can get enough of it removed. Yeah, looks good. So that's where this part comes in. 3 steps. One with a little extra sanding. I would use the other pieces of the razor, but I'm actually needing to get replacements of it because the extra buffing sticks kind of really tears apart really easily. It's a really disposable part. You hear the squeaking, and that tells you it's been done well enough. Yeah. Okay. Actually, you know what? Since I got time, yeah, let's do the panel lining on this while I'm at it too. Although, considering the idea is I'll probably paint this as well. I don't know why I'm bothering with this. We'll have to see. Alright. Alright, so there's that piece. Alright, so here's another decision point. Do I start getting the holographic pen ready? Because the eye of it comes in now. Wait, so this is D23. Yeah. Wow, really, it's a small. And 26. Yeah. Okay, 23. And 26. Alright. 25. C7. Okay, well, it's gonna have to wait. Alright, let's see. Yeah. Wait, is it? Shoot, did that start or not? We'll see. Alright, no, sorry, I need to verify. Okay. Yeah, that stopped. Okay. Yeah, not using that one. What is this one? Yeah. don't step on it. But yeah, I'm going to take the next step. Using the holographic pink. Let's see how it comes out. Wanted to put the special kind of tip on it. Alright. Oh wow. It's doing a funky effect while it's kind of settling. We'll have to see how that works. Alright, so start that up again. Come on. Alright, I'll start you up again. Alright, we'll go back side view. This is why I put this up. Okay, I mean, it's subtle. I mean, you guys can't see it here. Yeah, and here definitely can't see it. Yeah. I mean, okay, you can tell that's got some weird. Alright, let's. Out the way. Yeah, you can tell it's got a bit of a pink tint. This will be fun. How do I hold this? Did I have? No, I used to have some tape around here. Actually, no, I do have some tape here. Hopefully it'll hold itself enough. I'll leave that little flap there. MacGyvering solutions. Stay, Nipiko. Don't fall over. I need you to kind of judge. Alright. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Nipiko here is the first build I did on the stream. And so because she was going to be the unofficial mascot, officially unofficial mascot. So, yeah, there it goes. And again, this doesn't really matter why I'm doing this. This is for myself. Because no one's going to see this part. But I will know. And so I need to make sure that it's done. Right. Then D25. Again, this is one of those pieces that's inside, so no one will really see it. This is an inside helmet piece, so I might get away with just doing kind of this bit of it, and not those next two steps. My brain's not letting me get away with it. Plus, it'll fill time. Okay. Then C7. Yeah, C7. So yeah, that definitely is the bottom of the head. That's the snout showing on it. Right. Definitely D17 and 18. The snoot, and then the side here, and again, shouldn't really matter how much I actually do this. Boop the snoot again. Should be dry enough by now. Okay. It's looking pretty good. Alright. So here's the part where I will most likely drop it and lose it as well. So we'll have to, I will have to be, there it goes. Where'd it go to? Alright. So this is really. There it goes. Oh, okay. Looks pretty good. Okay. And then, so here, and you go here. There it goes. pieces off, and then when I take the break, deal with them. Right, so D16 and 17, clearly these parts. There's the snoot to be booped. Okay. And 11 and 10 apiece. Sorry. Sorry, Nipico. Didn't mean to knock you over. Just got you in a bad place as well. There she goes. Alright. Now let's go with this guy first. Yeah. Definitely wanna this way. Alright, my little past, because I know start the recording a little. Yeah, I have to go over that one again. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so yes, I was gonna say. All right, now I was gonna grab the extra ones. I don't have too many big ones. The rest of these are kind of small. Just see. These are medium to small, so again, I'll have to see about definitely trying to get to some piece that fallen off. Alright. Hydration time again. Almost at the 1 hour mark. As I said, I'll probably have to redo one part of that snoot on the side. What is that, left side? Yeah, that left side. I'll have to, alright. Let's have a little bit of water too. Alright. So back to it. side here. Yeah, I still see a bit of. There it goes. I think that's it. That one still has it too. There it goes. Get this piece off. And same this one. Get that one. That's it. There goes. Difficult to actually hold the piece. The other bottom piece. Oh shoot, I didn't start that. I know it is recording. I'll have to keep an eye on my watch. Alright. And we'll get that one too. 'Cause So top does seem to be kind of flowing a bit. I got some on my fingernail. Alright, let's hope this thing can hold it together without doing that. Again, this is what I wanted devices. Oh, great, the eye flew out. What did you do? Alright, pausing you. Pausing you. And we're back. And this is why I hate high grade. So, the eyepiece had fallen out from the middle of the headpiece. And because it's a small black piece, I have very reddish tinged floors. And this is the piece in my hands. This is the piece I was looking for. That, as I'm doing this, flew out of this piece. And again. There it goes. Okay. At least this time. Alright, finally. Viewer, thanks for joining. You are joining me just as I had a mini kind of panic attack. No, words mean things. I get stressed out right now because the little eyepiece on the head of the Zaku 1 that I'm building flew off as I was trying to clamp it to make sure that the extra thin cement actually kind of works. So I'm settling my nerves by having another sip of soda, another sip of water. Before we get back to the recording. And why did my watch stop? Get rid of the timer. Alright. Alright. There it goes. Alright, so going back to side view. So I got the top one. Definitely. Do this. I think close enough on that one. And this one. Alright. So another little bit that probably won't get done until. Alright, how does this attach? Do I need to actually glue this or not? Do I want to? Again, the eye fell out. That's why I kind of am having the anxiety problems right now. This little piece just keeps wanting to come out and not stay where it's supposed to. And making sure dab another little bit of paint on there. to use the chisel piece. I'm about ready to give up on this. Yeah. I'm about ready to give up on this piece. Yeah. I think that one works. So yeah, now that I spent enough time doing that, the weapons. Okay, yeah, since that's not being done. So yeah, no. Yeah, hold off on that until next week when that's cured and I can kind of give that a good polishing. Alright, so yeah, here D22, D24. It's a lot of D on this one, yeah. Alright, so 24, again, so here's another one. I'm going to use the and 14 and 13. And 14. 14 and 13. 13, yeah, barrel, here it goes. Alright, it's a barrel. Oh, ah. Yeah, I knew she was going to fall over. Alright, so you again. So we put that up there. And one. To see how I want to handle that. There too. There's just that one. And this one. Thin paintbrush. I had a paintbrush. What did I do with it? This week. Here. I know I have a little paintbrush that I could try to use to get in there. Have this. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna trim this one because probably get away with that. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, okay, good enough. Okay, so where did I leave that paintbrush? Yes. I know. Did I hit that? Alright. Paintbrush. I have a set of miniatures paintbrushes that I try to use. Didn't I have one already out? Oh, there's where that brush went. That one's too big. And this. Here we go. Wife had bought me a miniatures painting set for Christmas a couple years ago. So now I'm gonna wind up messing them up. Let's see. The one I use, probably too big. open. I refuse to believe that. Oh, looks like they are. Alright. Okay. This one. There's another one. You know what? I bought a whole bunch of these for just this reason. Well, not just this reason, but for the intention of painting. So that's going to be for after. Alright, let's go to it. Start. Okay, that's recording. Yeah, well, you guys kind of see what I will be doing. I will be dropping quite a bit of paint here, hopefully. Yeah, alright. Then, using this, try to get it posited right inside. So this will probably require to be able to see that. Another layer of something before. Yeah. You can tell there's paint in there, but can't really tell what kind of paint. Yeah, a little harder to see. Yeah. Okay, so that's that part. And this is what I was talking about, more so. Thinner. Gunpla marker thinner. To be able to kind of do this rinse. Get the paint off of it. I don't have a towel though. So just rub it off there. Kind of don't. see it has an effect, but can't see it all that well. Whereas on this, yeah, you can definitely see it. You can kind of see there's some effect. I think all those times it fell out and I tried to force it back in, kind of did away with some of the shine on that. So we shall see. Alright, so you guys, yes. Okay, this one will be pretty good, and I can use those to kind of hold it together. This one can definitely use these guys. This is gonna be fun. Alright, so that's that. Alright. Another one where 1% won't be able to see it if I do it, so probably won't do it either. Look at it, yeah, I can see there's an effect. There's a shimmer effect, but it doesn't really seem all that much. Wonder, I do have metallic red. What is that supposed to be? Where are those stickers? Oh, green? Yeah. I have metallics. I think I have metallic green available. Okay, so it's supposed to be yellow. So, yeah, I can probably get away with that pink one there. The other ones are greens. C8. B. Oi. Falling off. C. Oi. Keep dropping her. Should probably move her. C8. 8. Actually, this one will probably be able to see, but that's supposed to be green. It's metallic gold, or holographic gold and holographic gray. Alright, C8, C10, 12, and 15. Probably did that too much. For some reason, overhead cam, at least on OBS when it's recording, does that weird stuff. Alright. So I'm jumping ahead a bit, doing the other gun, just to get it partly out of the way, and well, actually, put those, put them back up there. Alright, well, there's one of you. Okay. Okay. How's that go? Alright, let's start that up again. Alright, just making sure it's recording. Yeah. Okay. So this. doesn't overlap is why are you having such a hard time separating? Don't really need to do this as much because it's not exactly going to be visible. Actually, yeah. This one as well. I can get rid of. I can trim off. That part like that. Okay. Right. Alright. That's that. So C8, C5. Alright, this part's gonna be hidden, so not worry too much about that one. This one is gonna be visible, so yeah, we'll work on that one. Alright. That's another buffing. Alright. There's that. C6, C9, and C4. Yeah, let's just go with those. So 6, 9, muzzle. 9 and C4. love that gun. Ugh. Did that badly. Have the stress mark on it. Okay, got this one. Okay, not too bad a stress mark, it looks like. Yeah, there it goes. So that pretty much took care of it. This is going to be fun part 2. Alright. Fun parts. Trying to get angles addressed. Those. Alright. I do have look at the markers for those. So probably get away with painting some of those. Okay. A toothbrush. It's clean. I haven't used it for kind of washing all those off. Got rounded out a bit. Don't exactly have a scriber, but a pinch. X-Acto knife does a pretty good job. bit of a fix. Let's do pattern lining on this one again right now, since not much else I can do with this one. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, that's paused. Alright. So, I'm kind of working through the second gun on the Zaku 1 sniper. I'm waiting for the glue to set on the head, the chest, the sniper rifle, and the secondary gun already. I'm doing like the little accessories that go with the accessory gun. Need to do the accessories for the sniper rifle, but that'll probably be next week once the rifle starts getting work done and kind of actually kind of sanded and scribed to be sure. And then next week we will, well, probably tomorrow. Yeah, maybe tomorrow. These should be kind of solid enough so I can start sanding these and then start working on the next pieces that will be held together. See if I can make that run to Harbor Freight tomorrow and get the other kind of clamps, bar clamps instead. See if those work a little better than these. I mean, again, at least for the guns, these work well. Again, things with flat pieces, but organic shapes makes it very difficult. So curves and stuff. The head, I just finally gave up on the head, getting that clamped. And there is a pretty decent amount of kind of squishing out at the top, so I can sand that down. So that'll be taken care of. Yeah, got one more kind of cycle. Yeah, probably finish pen lining these little bits. Figure out what I want to do with this one. If I want to try to paint with the metallic green instead, so that it kind of pops out a bit more. Metallic green. Okay. Yeah. I'll have to do that in a bit. Alright, yeah. Let's start that. Start you. Yeah, you're recording. Yeah, we'll go side here. Alright, so finish the pen lining this. Just because I had started it. panel lining. So now it's which side? Okay, so that's the back, so this is the front. Pull up that brush again. Too clean. Okay, that's still got some. I mean, I can always just pour some more. That's a lot of. All right. Yeah, probably would have needed to go white or something first. More of this. Probably just thinner, so have some regular thinner as well. I could probably use. Probably put some regular thinner in this thing. So figure out how to open it, of course. See. Again, you can kind of tell there was some put in there, but yeah. one. I guess this one you can see the effect, kind of. Alright, what else is there? Got those, got that. Might as well get pen lined here while I'm at it. Bump here. Make sure that's cleaned. It doesn't have anything. This one has notches, yeah. Alright. So, definitely see it on this piece. Got a nice effect, I like it. Yeah. Again, I can see the effect. Okay, good. I can pull it apart. Good. So once that part's done, that goes in there. Start kind of sanding that. Yeah, I think a couple minutes early. Whatever. Yeah, 5 minutes early, but it's a good place as any to stop. So we've got the head, the chest, the sniper rifle, and the side piece. Essentially, is what that is. Ready to go. So yeah. If I probably could have painted them white inside. Have one pop out a bit more. I have white? I don't have white. Do I? I do have white, actually. I'll probably still do that to have pop out a bit more. I'll decide that tomorrow. What would this need to have, though, for it to pop out a bit more? I think it pops out enough. Yeah. This one, yeah, definitely might need white in there. And then a layer of that green. So I'll have to work through that and decide. I think I will do that. Paint the inside white and then paint it green. Although really that should have been the metallic green, but whatever. Oh, again, I wanted to really try out the holographic pink. And same here. Holographic pink and kind of so yeah, that's the stream for today. I'm actually gonna put away the metallic green before it tops over. Okay, my gold on here is really old, so I wound up buying a new gold. The blue really dried out. I forget the silver. Probably dried out too. I'll have to check that one. Okay, well, marble moves on that one. This one doesn't, so that one's completely dried out. Just did the green. But I think it looks really tarnished from what I remember. Yeah, it's tarnished. That's bad. This red was also... Oh no, this is a fresh red. Okay. Why do I have it in there? Alright. That's a fresh red. This metallic red I've been using looks still good. I'll decide if I want to use that. I'm going to be using the metallic blue for another project that I did. Anyway, so viewer, thanks for being on for a while. Thanks for lurking. Feel free to comment whenever you want. I will call it a night here. I mean, it's 11 o'clock now. Yeah, so I will call it a night. It was good being on, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.